Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. A typical day in the life of a French historian is brought to life, showing the research, writing, and teaching activities that fill their schedule. The video offers a behind-the-scenes look at the world of historical scholarship, showcasing the passion and dedication of those who study the past. A typical morning in the life of a historian or researcher begins with the familiar routine of brewing a fresh cup of coffee, the comforting aroma filling the air. While sipping the first cup, there's a quick glance at the news, checking for any significant historical discoveries, new archaeological findings, or updates that might influence ongoing research. Staying informed helps place historical narratives in a modern context, making the study of the past more relevant to today's world. As the morning unfolds, the real work begins, diving into research. This involves meticulously combing through primary sources like old manuscripts, letters, or government documents, as well as consulting secondary literature, including academic books and journal articles. Every piece of information is a puzzle piece, contributing to a broader historical narrative. Whether studying ancient civilizations, medieval societies, or modern history, research requires patience, critical thinking, and a keen eye for detail. Around midday, it's time for a short break and a quick lunch. This is often an opportunity to discuss findings with a colleague or fellow researcher, exchanging ideas, debating interpretations, and considering new angles to approach the topic. These conversations can spark fresh insights and help refine arguments, ensuring that the research remains well-rounded and credible. With the morning setting the foundation, the rest of the day is dedicated to expanding upon discoveries, analyzing sources, and ultimately piecing together history, bringing the past to life for new generations. After a productive morning of gathering information, the afternoon shifts into a more intense phase of analysis. With a fresh cup of coffee or tea in hand, it's time to dive deeper into research, carefully examining historical documents, artifacts, and records. Every detail matters, whether it's the handwriting in an ancient manuscript, the intricate carvings on a relic, or the accounts of eyewitnesses recorded centuries ago. This stage requires critical thinking and a deep understanding of context to separate fact from interpretation. As research progresses, there's a moment to pause and reflect on the findings. What patterns emerge? How do these discoveries fit into the broader historical narrative? Are there contradictions that need to be resolved? This phase is about formulating interpretations, connecting dots across different sources, questioning long-held assumptions, and refining the story being uncovered. Once a clear direction takes shape, the focus transitions into the writing phase. This is where history comes to life through storytelling. Crafting a clear, concise, and compelling argument is crucial, whether writing an academic paper, a documentary script, or a historical article. Each word must be chosen carefully, ensuring that complex ideas are accessible to a wider audience. The goal is not just to present facts, but to paint a vivid picture of the past, allowing others to see history through a new lens. By the end of the afternoon, pages of notes, analysis, and refined arguments come together, shaping a narrative that bridges the past and present. As the afternoon of research and writing comes to a close, the focus shifts to teaching and sharing knowledge. The evening is dedicated to preparing for a seminar or lecture, ensuring that historical insights are not just studied but also passed on to the next generation. Reviewing notes, refining lecture materials, and organizing key discussion points help create a structured and engaging learning experience. The goal is to make history compelling, thought-provoking, and relevant, encouraging students to see the past not just as a series of dates, but as a living, breathing narrative that shapes the world today. As the seminar begins, there's an interactive exchange of ideas. Students bring fresh perspectives, asking insightful questions that challenge conventional interpretations. Discussions may range from ancient civilizations and medieval societies to modern revolutions and historical controversies. The classroom transforms into a space for critical thinking and debate, where different viewpoints are explored and historical narratives are examined from multiple angles. Engaging with students is not just about teaching facts, it's about cultivating curiosity, encouraging independent thought, and fostering a deeper appreciation for history. After the seminar, there's a moment for reflection. What discussions stood out? Were there unexpected challenges in explaining certain concepts? How did students respond to different perspectives? Teaching is as much a learning experience for the educator as it is for the students. Acknowledging both challenges and triumphs helps refine future lectures and adapt teaching methods to make history even more accessible and engaging. As the day winds down, there's a sense of fulfillment in knowing that history has been explored, analyzed, and shared. The past continues to shape the present, and by passing on knowledge, the journey of discovery never truly ends. History is more than just a collection of dates and events. It is the foundation of our present and future. Understanding the past allows us to see patterns, recognize mistakes, and appreciate the struggles and triumphs that have shaped civilizations. From political revolutions to cultural renaissances, every era has left its mark on the world we live in today. By studying history, we gain insight into human nature, societal change, and the forces that drive progress or conflict. Historians play a crucial role in shaping public understanding and discourse. Their work goes beyond storytelling. They are investigators of the past, piecing together evidence from primary sources like ancient manuscripts, government records, and personal letters. By carefully analyzing these materials, historians uncover hidden truths, challenge myths, and provide a more accurate representation of historical events. Their research influences education, policymaking, and even social justice movements, as understanding history helps us address issues like inequality, democracy, and human rights. One of the most valuable skills history teaches is critical thinking. In an age of misinformation, knowing how to evaluate sources, identify bias, and distinguish fact from opinion is more important than ever. Historians are trained to ask tough questions. Who wrote this? What was their perspective? Why was this recorded in a certain way? This rigorous method of analysis ensures that history is not just accepted at face value, but is continuously questioned, revised, and refined as new evidence emerges. The study of history is not just about the past, it is about making sense of the present and preparing for the future. It teaches us to think critically, question narratives, and appreciate the complexities of human civilization. By looking back, we gain the wisdom to move forward with greater understanding and purpose. As the day comes to a close, it's time to reflect on the journey, from the morning's research and analysis to the evening's teaching and discussions. The life of a historian is one of constant discovery, where each document, artifact, or new interpretation adds another layer to our understanding of the past. It's a discipline that requires patience, curiosity, and a dedication to truth, but the rewards are immense. Every breakthrough, every new perspective, and every story uncovered brings history to life in ways that shape not just academia, but our everyday lives. History is more than just the study of the past. It's the key to understanding the present and shaping the future. The struggles of past civilizations, the triumphs of great leaders, and the voices of those who lived through history all offer valuable lessons. Whether it's learning about ancient empires, revolutions, or cultural movements, history provides context for the world we live in today. Now it's your turn to take part in this exploration. Dive into a historical topic that fascinates you. Read a book about a time period you've never studied before, or visit a museum to experience history firsthand. Ask questions, challenge assumptions, and seek the truth in history. Finally, if you found this journey through history insightful, like, share, and subscribe to keep exploring the past with us. Drop a comment below with your favorite historical topic or a question you've always wanted answered. Together, we can uncover the stories that shape our world. Thank you for watching this video.